Well, nearly 24 hours now since Ryan Walters went on national TV to announce he's resigning as Oklahoma's state school superintendent. He's taking a job as CEO of the Teacher Freedom Alliance, a conservative alternative to teachers union.
But he made no mention of it today during what was likely his final state Board of Education meeting. The topic of his resignation was only brought up briefly by a board member during the meeting, one you could describe as incredibly tense at times. Major items that were supposed to be discussed, like teacher certifications and disciplinary actions, were not.
And I've received emails from those people say, hey, what is going on? We've been waiting 2 months to get our life back together.
Absolutely under no circumstances would I put an individual back in the classroom because I've got some emails from some people that say they want him back in the classroom.
Well, it's a board decision, not a superintendent decision.
But as long as I'm here, it will be my decision of what's presented to the board. And that's the way that we're going to do it. And again, you guys can sue me, don't really care. You guys can run for state superintendent, go out and get hundreds of thousands of votes across the state, represent parents.
A spokesperson did not answer questions about Walters' resignation announcement or when his last day will be. And his resignation naturally leaves a pretty big question: what happens next? Well, Governor Stitt will appoint a replacement to carry out the remaining 16 months of his term.
So, News 4's Spencer Humphrey is here with what those critical of Walters' leadership, including a former Republican lawmaker, say his replacement needs to do to correct the course of public education in Oklahoma. Spencer?
Yeah, educators say it starts with showing respect for them and the work they do each and every day. But beyond that, people who had problems with the way Walters led say he's leaving behind a mess, the cleanup for which will take a team effort.
That one's me riding a pumping unit with Ryan Walters roped.
He may have been one of Oklahoma State Superintendent Ryan Walters' fiercest critics.
That's me spraying common sense on an apple, and it says "Get out, worm." And it's got Ryan Walters.
So when former state rep Mark McBride heard Walters share some personal news Wednesday night,
I'm excited to announce I'll be stepping down as Oklahoma State Superintendent.
he certainly had a thought.
Adios. Goodbye.
From sending Walters subpoenas to getting 24 lawmakers to join him calling for a potential impeachment investigation, to seeking investigations into Walters' Oklahoma State salaried but Texas-based political advisor Matt Langston.
Great job, Matt. Let's go. Destroy the next thing we touch.
McBride was one of few Oklahoma Republicans consistently calling for Walters to be held accountable.
And then Matt says, I'm not really here. I'm in Texas.
So now,
I don't wish him any harm or anything. I'm just glad, I'm thankful he's gone. It's time that we move forward and forget about this reign of tyranny that we've had.
Tulsa Classroom Teachers Association President Shauna Mott Wright is ready to move forward too.
It's a good day in Oklahoma. It's a great day for the children of Oklahoma.
She'll be looking for one main quality in whoever Governor Stitt appoints to carry out the rest of Walters' term.
They need to focus on what's best for kids, and we cannot do that if we don't focus on what's best for teachers.
Beyond particular policies or politics, her most important requirement is respect.
To send out something positive to the educators. Hey, thank you for being an educator in Oklahoma. I don't care if you're Republican, Democrat, Independent, Libertarian, pea green and purple spotted. If you're for kids, I'm for you. And if you're not for kids, we've got a problem.
A person needs to be appointed that has no political aspirations moving forward.
McBride says whoever takes over needs to start with some phone calls.
I don't think any one person has all the answers. It's going to take a group of people. We need to fix it. We need to do as much as we can in a year and a half to fix it, so whomever is elected and takes over, they have something to work with, because it's a mess now. And really, it's been unattended to.
And while nobody's asked him to step into the role, McBride says he'd be happy to answer any call that comes.
No, I would not be opposed. And we've got a really broken education system that needs somebody just to step in, and that's got the willpower and knows the people and can put people around him, has no agenda. Let's leave this Christian nationalism out of the classroom, and let's leave all these social issues that are out there. Let's leave that out of the classroom. Let kids walk in the front door and go to school.
And of course, while Walters had plenty of critics, he did have his share of ardent supporters too, including state Republican Party leadership. She wasn't available for an interview today, but Republican Party Chair Charity Lynch told me the party doesn't want to see Walters' replacement change too much from how he did things, saying, "We support Superintendent Walters' decision. We are thankful for his contributions to the Oklahoma education system. His bold leadership will be a tough act to follow. We wish him well. Moving forward, we have confidence that Governor Stitt will appoint a capable conservative person. We hope the common sense measures Superintendent Walters put in place will continue to make a strong impact on Oklahoma education."